Well, well.
Hello.
My dreamers, my formidable creatures, my guests for tonight. 2 more days until Christmas. Merry Christmas, happy holidays.
All the good stuff.
Happy Hanukkah L'chaim to the twins.
Oh yes, those are over. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And it's time to say, I gotta turn this down just a little bit. Vin Diesel is amazing. I'm gonna link down to Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel's music is amazing. But welcome back. Episode, this would be 10, I believe, for
So.
Nightmare Paradise, where we're gonna end off. Where we're gonna return wherever we end off. For those guys had a lot of difficulties fighting one of the Flame members, Wolf. Many down, 2 survived, 1 perished, and was brought back. And in Tangled Mysteries, they got to feel and see the presence of the dragons that roam the land of Cadence. The whole entire realm themselves. Denali, Lady Denali, the Queen of Dragons. Myron, the crisp crimson red dragon of Inferno. Tamriel, who used to be the Quicksilver of Lightning of the land of Tamriel. And seeing a glimmer of Imbian, the Frostweaver of Night. Getting a little glimmer of that,
Alright.
they shifted back away from Avon and heading back to Clarum, straight to the Anvil to see Zerai and Angus. They were chilling, coming up with a plan, and now it leads to tell what is the party of 3D actually going to do.
Well, we learned quite a few interesting things. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Now the question is, what do we want to do with said knowledge? I think you all had a plan of something you wanted to do, did you? We did.
Mm-hmm.
We did.
I'm still getting situated.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm writing
I
down.
spilled something. I had to clean it up.
Oh, and also I forgot to mention, anyone who's having snowy days, not us, because we're all in Tennessee, and Tennessee is awkward. If you guys are having a snowy days, all means have fun, throw a few snowballs for all of us.
Make sure you pack it full of ice.
Yep.
Hey, that's mean.
It's fun. But in any case,
That's what makes
continue.
it fun.
But continue.
Yes. So we're all currently still in Cynical's shop.
No, you were not in Cynical Shop. You were in the
We're
Anvil.
The Anvil.
Yeah, because
right.
we sat down.
Right, yeah.
And I did do a recap.
Yeah.
I can have my binder. Oh.
This is a little tidbit history to where Mike will be 1 session behind.
Yeah. It's a proven fact at this point.
Honestly, though.
Yep. Oh yeah, my character's still dead, yeah.
Oh no, you're fine, bro.
Everyone
No,
else
you're not. You're alive.
I'm alive. So if we're here, we did take a long rest here, right?
At the end,
So I guess we're waking up in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah, we took a long rest.
those are at the Anvil, fully rested.
Sovereign's gonna get up out of his room. He's gonna finish working on making his suit back. but he realizes that he's missing some armor plates. So instead of being able to make the one he had before, he makes a speedier version of it that has a little less armor, less health, but he can move faster in it.
You have your speed suit.
Yep. Since I'm missing part of my armor pieces from yesterday.
Alright. Faramore, Falchion, and Tarvold, you would be up as well, getting prepared and heading back down.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Kind of like I would say, as soon as you all get done, you guys head down to where Demi is talking to Azrai, and as soon as they get done talking, Demi just gives her a hug, and she just gets down from her stool onto the ground to where she sees you got all of you walking down. She's looking at you. Oh, howdy.
Good morning.
Morning.
Okay, well rested is everyone? And she's looking at you, Sovereign. Especially everybody. Are you guys alright now?
I'm feeling a lot
Yeah.
better after sleeping, yes.
I think we're all fine this morning. No, unexpected downs.
No. Now it's... Now it's into the suns. So I did ask for one session only. You are all pretty jolted rested to where Zara is just looking at all of you. Okay, so do any of y'all have any plans, or are y'all just gonna sit around here in this bar?
Well, so far, I don't want to be sitting here drinking my life away. That seems like the last thing I would want to do.
Right.
So I've been thinking. That we haven't had a quest maybe since yesterday, and that is a long time ago in my mind. So we should probably look and see what there is as extra. But before we do that, because there's something that's more important on my mind right now. Falchion, you and Faramore, whatever happened between you two, I don't know what it is. You'll need to sort it out.
Sort. Hold on. What?
You heard me. There's a little bit of reconciliation that needs to happen.
And how would you suppose we do that?
We have a little bit of a chat. In fact, I look over at Angus. Is there any way that you could give us some private space? Actually, never mind. Everyone come to my room. Let's have a chat.
Angus is about to
And
say...
I walk upstairs.
Angus is about to say,
Alright.
this is kind of my bar, so I really can't give you private space. Now you can go in the rooms, on the other hand.
Yep.
I guess we're going up to the rooms.
Demi is looking...
And I'm just clink, 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 clink.
Demi's looking...
Before Torwald goes up, he would like to order a potato.
Oh, you just
It's
see
necessary.
Zerai look at you. Regular potato, steamed potato, cooked
A
potato,
decorative potato.
mashed potatoes.
I want a regular unpeeled potato.
Okay, 3 silver.
He'll give you three silver. He'll
You toss it to Zerai, she catches it, breaks it down, and throws you 7 gold, a few gold pieces. I think it's several gold pieces, if I'm correct. Yeah, about 7.
Raw.
let's say
And tosses you
he'll
unpeeled.
thank you for this unpeeled potato. As when he goes up in the room, he'll sit down. We'll have a little bag, and he'll fill the potato with his axe.
Nice. You guys are in the room. Demi, before you guys went up there, do I need to stay down here or go up?
You can come up, but they're going to hash it out. I go upstairs and I open the door, but I do not go inside.
I'm just saying, hold on, hash it out. So I look at Theramore and I just say, I don't think this is something we could do in a place as confined as Sovereign's room.
With your
I think
words, with your
I-
words.
we would need to
I
take
also have
something
to
like this
say-
outside.
I think he means with words, like he just said.
With
If
words.
you can use them.
Hold on. Words? That's so archaic.
Okay.
Oh, alright.
It's also this most
archaic.
simple
Oh.
form, you know. Wow, he is using
Oh,
big
You know,
Bob does not know what that
communication's
word
key,
means.
right?
Sovereign does not know what that word means.
Demi
I would think a
knows that
sovereign would. What is your intelligence?
he's a scientist. Magic is nothing to him.
True, archaic is more of a, well, it is a sciencey term, meaning old or old-fashioned.
It's more of a history term, which
yeah, it's
my
more,
history is +5 technically, but
it's much more of a history term, but like he's an architect. He's science based. If anything, magic.
I work with
is magic.
modern things, not old things.
Yeah, yeah, he works with modern things, not old terms. Demi understands the term archaic, but doesn't want to draw attention to where, like, she's like, okay, I'm just gonna let that one slide.
He says, are you really sure this is something we can solve with words? Trust me,
Well,
I'm not good at...
communication is key.
That's true, but from what I know, this is what started was with words as well. So words started it, words can solve it, right?
Yes, and words can also
Yeah.
kill people.
I would like to see that be a thing.
Technically,
honestly.
the weapon behind the person
Dem-
controlling the weapon is what kills people. Words
Dem-
are just things that you just throw at someone's face.
Demi looks at you, Sovereign. Have you heard the term power word kill?
I have. Oh,
That's a high level
I
spell.
see where we are going.
Have
I
you,
was totally
Theramore?
thinking-
You seem to be a
That's a pretty
sorcerer.
high level. Well, most of my stuff don't require me to say anything. I just do it.
You'll just kind of wiggle your fingers and something magic happens. Yes,
Sure.
it's magic.
Yes,
I think so, yeah.
exactly what happened. I do
Meanwhile, I
three
have to
motions
stick out my hand and
boom.
say firebolt for a firebolt to come out.
Demi,
You know, and if I want
I
to do
know.
catapult, I just kind of
Demi looks at you, Theramore, and Sovereign. Just, not Sovereign, Falchion, like, just go inside and talk.
We'll be outside in case things get a little bit dirty and we have to step in. But otherwise, I have faith that you all can hash it out.
It's like I'm saying, hashing it out entails that we would need to go outside for something like this.
Instead of
Okay,
saying
hash it
yeah,
in
maybe
then. Hash it in.
pocket.
Goodness.
No.
You're
Instead of
not-
saying sovereign, darling. Instead of saying hash it out, you maybe want to say talk it out. Instead of saying, because hashing means fighting.
Yes, that verb entails aggression. Which I'm very fond of the idea, don't get me wrong. I've wanted to shoot an arrow through your skull for a long time.
Wait, what?
What?
And Falchion
Talking
will,
to Theramore.
and Falchion will be the only person in here, in the whole entire party,
Indeed.
who will die quick.
Indeed. You gotta outrun my arrows though. And so he looks and he's like, I've been looking forward to this. And I suppose you're reiterating that you mean speech and not actions.
Yes, talk it out. And I have the door open and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this is a trap. I'm not going in there.
you son of a...
I'm guessing, Theramore, you walk in there. And the Becca's muted.
The back.
I'm going to telepathically through the ring say to Falchion, I'm just touching it, thinking to him, I'm like, look, there's many ways that this could go down, and you know this, and I know this. Okay, I'm outside. If you even think about lay a finger on her, it will be your life.
And I think back to you. What makes you think I agree to do this?
Well, that's Exactly, you don't, and she probably doesn't either. But there's only one way that you can fix this, and it's by talking.
Demi looks
No,
at
I think
Demi is looking at all
still through the
this.
ring, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Demi is looking at all this and just like looking at Theramore. Just go inside and talk. If we are trying to be a whole group, it is best if we all get on the same page and not be full-blown idiots that always fall off the handle.
Meanwhile, I'm thinking back to Sovereign. I'm like, some things are better left unsolved. You don't force people to make up issues that they have with each other. You might make them worse.
I have a very different opinion on that.
Yes, an opinion like that of a child that thinks you can solve everything just by telling people to get along. I'm sorry, but it's the truth.
I just kind of like scratch my head for a second, and I'm like, no, it's not. There's more ways that could be done. I believe the opposite. I think that if it is left unsolved, that it will just continue to get worse. If you keep going without apologizing, you're just going to harbor resentment. And don't think that I haven't seen that the things that the people tell you, you remember. So if they don't, apologize to you, give you an apology, go. If you don't forgive them, it sticks.
Well, imagine this. Two people get in a life or death situation that either of them had a hand in, and both of them are wrong in saying that the other one didn't do something because they both are in the wrong. Forcing them to get together and agree that they are both in the wrong, and that one is more right than the other, would be like putting fuel to a fire. That's not something that you solve by putting them together. You solve it by bringing them apart for a while to let them cool off.
Okay, then I have another thing to propose. I go in the room with you, and I will make sure that the fire does not start. Okay.
You're gonna have to be more of a stomper, someone to put a fire out.
I like take my shoulder joint and I do this. I'm like, I think I could do that. I look over at Torvald and I'm like, and I had this guy to help me too, yes? Yes, we will be stumping out fires today, and it will start with you.
Well, if that's how you intend to solve this issue, I'll show you just how wrong you are as I step into the room.
Demi looks at you, Sovereign. Okay, so he's heading into the room.
I think that this is a good sign. Personally, it could be worse. And, it's, I don't know. We will see, though.
See if I can get back, or do I have to play for her?
Oh no, this is a critical moment.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is something Becca would need to be here for.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I actually want to know, like, if she, did Anna Marie call her? Or did, anyone else did?
Dude, quit posting this.
Becca! Becca, shoot a text if
I'm
you're
not
alive!
Becca!
Shoot a text
You
if you're
disappeared at a
alive!
crucial moment.
We need to know! Are you alive?
No.
Oh, she probably just got spam messaged.
Or
In the
unless...
meantime, I'm gonna kind of explain what my light suit does. So it's, I only gain a quarter of the temporary hit points. Actually, no, I don't gain any temporary hit points at all. But the armor stays on all the way up until I hit 1 hit point, basically. The other one falls apart if I run out of temporary hit points, but this one it stays on for the entire time. I have 50 feet of walking speed instead of 40, and I have immunity to poison and exhaustion. I don't gain bonus damage, and what's the other one? Because this is here. don't gain the repair feature or the deflect attack feature. It's mostly just for moving around.
Mobile suit, your speed suit.
Mobile suit. Just compensating for the fact that I don't control 2 people.
You took the bitch version.
Yep, basically. Well, it makes it, I guess, more fun for everyone else.
Hold on. Rebecca.
I want to summon back my mother! My
Sorry.
mother summoned me, I'm sorry!
I forgot.
Hold on, I forgot I had to speak mouse to be able to get your attention.
Okay, because my name is Zay's Little Mouse, does that mean I'm a mouse, bitch?
Oh my god.
Just start going.
Thing is, I didn't even see, didn't even hear that you need, that you've been summoned. That's the one thing I had to, continue, because you got left at a very crucial point.
What is the last
Hey, I'm
thing you
sorry.
remember?
I heard everything.
Okay,
Okay, good.
you head to the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is shenanigans
Yeah.
before Christmas, so this is the only thing we can do. Okay, Theramore heads into the room.
She just has her arms, she's just silent and has her arms crossed.
And I close the door behind you two.
We're all in the room though, right?
I'm
Nope,
standing.
it's just you and Felch.
I'm standing, arms crossed, with my back to the wall, kind of in the corner. Do they really intend? Do they really think that this will solve anything? I say, kind of in a mutter.
I mean, that's how most things are solved, is through conversation.
Yes, but forced conversation does not bode well.
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
I've got my ear to the door,
They-
though.
But then again, I'm
Then-
used to having unseen conversations because of what I do for a living.
Mm-hmm.
Orvald's munching on that potato.
Do I hear Thorvald munching on this potato from the other side of the door?
You don't. I can just imagine. I can see Torvald against the wall, immediately just cutting and oh.
I'm just saying, is it loud enough that I just hear his lips smacking the juice of the potato,
No.
slurping, just scrumptious potato eating noises?
You wouldn't. Even though how much I
don't get even just a little bit of ASMR from this.
No, because I don't want to actually make those sounds. What the?
Yeah.
Damn.
Man.
Kidding.
Man, I want my money back on the refund.
Sometimes what's needed isn't always what everybody wants, so...
Anyhow, I'm just gonna say, hey, in kind of a hush voice. There, more. Come here.
What?
As I kind of move into whisper, and I whisper this. I whisper this very quietly. Is Theramore leaning in?
She's looking at you very confused. She's not waiting.
I'm waiting for you to lean in, as he's just he kind of motions with his 2 big wing fingers, just to motion her to come a bit closer.
She just rolls her eyes and is like, if you whisper something in my ear that's irrelevant, I will punch you in the throat.
Say, it's the opposite of
Leans in.
irrelevant.
But she leans in.
And I whisper this. I say, I'm trying to get it into a low enough voice to where only Theramore can hear it.
You do know you have a ring.
And I lean all the way up, and I just whisper, what do you say? We just pretend that we get along so that we can get the mess out of this room.
I think I can do that. You stay out of my way, I stay out of yours. And
I
she's
just
saying that
nod.
through the ring, only to him.
Okay.
Because she's
And-
intelligent.
And so I'm thinking back to the ring, and I just say, "Got it," and then I say this out loud. No, we have to really talk it out. Oh dang. Okay, well I guess there's no help in pretending anything if we don't actually solve something. And I think back and just say, "All right, quick, say something, and let's get this over with."
Something.
Ugh,
Something.
something.
Well, there's no one born in anything.
I would say y'all would
But-
have to roll deception or something against us.
No, y'all heard me. I don't know. Did y'all hear me whisper? I whispered.
No, we didn't hear it. I'm
I
just saying
can't
when
hear
y'all get
potato
out.
smacking. Just saying, I can't hear potato smacking, so I don't think y'all can hear me whispering.
We can't.
I don't have observing.
Well,
Okay, I'm just
I
thinking,
do.
let's just say some things out loud to make it seem like we're getting along, and then we'll get to leave this room if we convince them that we're, not at each other's throats. Which, to be completely honest, I don't think that I am. What's it called? Having the intent to murder you or anything. At least not right now.
you just said that you wanted to put an arrow in
No.
my head.
There
I
is
would-
Light banter. Light banter.
That's light banter? Yeah, alright.
Yes.
That's light banter?
Yes. Give it a try yourself sometime. You'll find it quite enjoyable.
I'm gonna kill you.
Yes.
It's not light banter.
Light banter is quite fun, isn't it? Especially when you
That
say it
would
like
be
you mean it.
I do mean it.
And that's what makes it all the more enjoyable.
Oh, I'm gonna kill myself.
I say when you say things with the utmost certainty that you believe it yourself, when you pull out your alpha cuck energy, that is when that is
This is why
when
I
you
hate
feel
alpha
peak
males.
enjoyment in life.
You are definitely an alpha.
I can say with all the arrogance in the world something that I know I can do and no one else can do, and I can back it up.
What is it?
And it is, I absolutely relish in the disappointment and in the disgust and in the envy that the people that hear me feel when they know that they cannot compete with this, as I like
And I walk
puff
out of
out
the
my
room.
chest.
Faramore walks out immediately. Question mark.
There's a bunch of people on the back of that door.
It's into this. It's like you all like, it's like spurt out. Demi's on the ground first before
Walk
any of you. All like
What's
Demi's
your
on the ground
strength,
first.
Faramore?
Does the door open out or in?
Your strength is a 7?
Hold on,
opens-
does the door open out or in?
It opens out.
It opens out,
So
yeah.
she would have to push them all out of the way.
I will say this for a fact: they are not trying to hold on for no reason.
No, I'm not trying to hold on to the door.
So
I had a thought.
Just because
That
they're
was
listening on the outside doesn't mean they're bearing down the door. No, they get pushed out.
Yeah.
After he said that, I literally open the door, walk out, and just walk downstairs. Not a word.
To where
I
you could
say in the ring to Falchion, did it work?
You look into the room, and I'm just standing there with my chest puffed out like the biggest cuck in the world.
I think
I immediately go after Theramore.
Salvain, Salvain, you pretty much got your answer.
Middle finger through the ring.
I did.
This is what I look like. I'm gonna just put a. There, hang on, hang on.
Middle finger in the ring.
If that
To
was,
the ring.
yeah, I'm allowing it now. I just gotta go with something at this point.
Well, may I say something in this situation?
Yes, Starvold.
Yeah, that's what I look like.
What
That's
was
what I
the
look
Professor
like, just
Farnsworth
chest
said in that
puffed
one episode? I didn't want to live on this planet anymore.
I would like to off myself.
You
I said that in the room.
you are pretty much. Are you actually going after Theramore, Salvain?
Yeah, I'm dashing after,
You were able to
and
catch
I just
up
call
to.
after you, Sovereign, and I just said, "Told you it was a bad idea." And
Oh, I'm gonna kill him.
as I say through the ring, Okay, there you go. You retconned fast enough. Good job.
Mm-hmm.
I say to Theramore, I'm just like, I don't know. I think he seriously has a problem with apologizing. That went about as bad
An
as I thought
ego.
it would.
He has to. The ego's not the problem. Like, she's saying this all through the ring as well. The ego's not the problem. It's the fact that he's so boisterous about it, that he thinks that he's better than everyone else and doesn't need us.
Yeah, just wait till I can fly, and I will change that really quick, right?
Just wait till I can do everyone fly right now.
I say through the ring, you can fly too?
if I learn it.
Wow, that is impressive. I.
Progressing.
Oh, do you have a? Are you a storm sorcery? No, you're wild magic, aren't you?
It
I'm
doesn't.
well made, but fly is a sorcerer spell.
You.
True.
It
I
doesn't
was
matter.
thinking for some reason it was storm sorcery.
You have the
And
archetype.
fly is a 3rd level spell.
Yeah, you can get it at any time.
Yes, I don't have it yet.
Yep.
I don't have it. I don't have 3rd level spells yet, but I
Either
can
level
learn
5
it.
or level 6, right?
I get 3rd level spells next level.
Hey.
I don't know about everybody else, but I do.
Architects,
spells.
are half casters.
Yeah, I had fly when we were doing the one shot. Jason on D&D.
Mhm.
I had fly at that level.
Well, we were a higher level, so.
Yeah, I was level 10.
It,
No.
I will say the conversation was going good up until
Yeah,
he
because for
was
some
being
reason,
an
artificers
arrogant
moved their 3rd level
alpha
spells up to
male.
level 9.
Yep, and I saw that one coming. I will see if I can have a talk with him because this is going on for a bit too long. I tried for a
Go
little
on,
bit.
just well enough ignoring his ass. I'm not ignoring his ass.
As long as it doesn't get into the way of our dynamic, I think it will be okay.
I just want to talk to him, but yeah.
Yeah. That I think that is going to be our short-term solution, but this is not over.
That's gonna be the long-term solution, actually.
That is well. It's I was assuming it wasn't going to last for very long, but if it has to, it can be the long-term solution as well.
I don't think he's liked me from the start, so there's no really fixing that if he's not like me from the start.
Boy, oh boy, I don't know how we can get around this. This is not something I like. This is not something I enjoy. We are going to have to fix this.
I think we are just fine the way we are. You're just stressing yourself out for no reason, sweetheart. Don't stress yourself out for nothing. People aren't gonna like each other. That's just a day-to-day thing.
Yeah. Do you still want to kill him?
Oh yes, definitely. He still wants to kill me. I mean, he said it in front of all y'all, so.
Will he kill you?
Don't know.
Will you kill him?
I don't know. If he tries to kill me, I'm gonna try to kill him. But I ain't gonna start it.
Way.
I finish it like a lady.
As long as nothing happens, we will be okay. I will be okay with it. It can be like squabbling. It can be squabbling, and I will be okay with that. As long as you are not at your throats, it's okay.
So at this point, everyone's
I'm a lady.
downstairs
I don't
now.
start things. I finish it.
Yeah, we've talked long enough. Y'all have time to catch up, definitely.
Now, I would say, so you guys are communicating and trying to break the tension. Zerai calls out all y'all.
Ooh, yes. What's up, darling?
I wave.
Now, there is kind of something weird into the sense, but there was a little. I don't know who from. I think it just came out of nowhere. I have no tide against it, but a little. I'm trying to think of that fancy word.
jackass.
No, that's a fancier word.
Bastard.
That's an even worse word. Another
No
word.
do-gooder.
Another word
A
for
horse?
quest.
Oh,
Bounty?
assignment.
Assignment. There we go.
Oh, I went bowing, but
Yeah.
No, you weren't wrong, but like much more regal. And
oh, much more
Regal.
I can do
What was
regal.
such a fancy motherfucker to you?
I've seen worse.
Regal?
But
Yeah,
there,
I can do regal.
there is like a little thing. Someone came about here with a scroll. Yep. Ugh. Oh my god.
I am the only god you pray to. I'm kidding.
I hate you, Becca. She sees
I
a
would love to
riot.
go full dark romance, but I can't because you are recording.
Yeah, I can
I
see
had to
why.
stop myself from finishing my statement.
Well, I was over here like making sure I'm gonna change the music at the right time, and we're 30 minutes in, so go ahead, go nuts.
Yep.
Alright, there we go.
I text it to you because it's pretty bad.
Becca, I'd known you for a while. Pretty bad is the least of my troubles.
Yep.
You see Zerai, like, scrolling through, like, a few... Okay, there it is. Here you guys go. Who do I give this to in, like, your, little party?
I reach my hand out.
I'll take it.
My hand gets slapped away.
Okay, then, Spitfire. You grab...
You tend to ignite yourself in fire. This is paper. I'll keep it.
You grab the parchment from Zerai and you read it. Do you read it out loud, or do you just like put it like a page in your book?
I'll read it out loud and then put it in like as a bookmark in one of the books I have on my belt.
You read that it says a journey to Tamriel.
Oh god, not yet.
But we can't go back to Tamriel.
Reading in Journey to Tamriel might be new mysteries and something new for you guys to unlock. Who knows? You might get some information on a little bit of a posse that you're trying to both take down and maybe get a little bit more information about the whole plane itself.
Alright. I do like the promise of information. That's always nice.
There is a way back, but you're going to need to find a way. Either in all of Clarum, in all of Avon, or maybe you guys could find the dragon. She may be able to give you a ride.
Oh god.
That? Could do that?
But hasn't she been hidden for a while?
As you like read on, there are just like there's a few pictures illustrating of like where most places that she would be. One of them being inside the main town of Denali, Clarum. In a few shops, probably in a few probably in like a few temples around here. There's like mentions, pictures all over the place, and it is signed under there. I hope you can at least get some information. Sincerely, Lady Fortune.
Lady Fortune.
P.S. I'll be seeing you soon, 3D.
So she specifically left this for us. But we haven't told our name to anybody except for Cynical.
I
How would they
wonder if
know
they
our
know.
name?
That is a very good question, yes.
They're psychic. I don't know.
I don't know, I kind of seem suspicious of this now. Not to be that kind of person. This just seems weird. Something about this doesn't seem right.
Wait, now hang on now. You said the only person that knows what our group name is Cynical.
Yeah, he's the
Was-
only one who's told.
Well, then it's probably a letter from Cynical.
Hmm.
Why would it be addressed as Lady Fortune then?
Oh, I don't know. It's alias? I don't know.
No,
I was trying to keep a straight face.
I think you got a few screws missing.
I can't keep a straight face now. Oh, sweet mercy.
Yeah, when they were handing out brains, he decided to go get the ice cream.
Sweetheart, Sovereign,
That was so
sweetheart,
perfect.
I love you. I do.
If I
But
could,
I think you got a few screws missing.
you
No,
got.
I seriously think that's a possibility, though.
If I could, I
It
could
has
give
to
you
be.
advantage on anything for making me burst out and laugh. If I could, I would. But that was perfect.
No, you can't. Just give me inspiration.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Continue. I'll do it later.
Alright.
Man,
I don't know. I just feel like Cynical wouldn't write us. I don't even think he knew we were staying at the Anvil.
Yeah, I don't think we've told him that either. This is very strange. That's either somebody who had eyes
told
on
you.
us or somebody that can look into our minds.
Or it could be a trap from the Flay Nine.
I don't know if they know our names either, unless they are the mind readers that I was thinking about. We're still here in the
In the anvil, yes,
hang
you are.
on. Yeah, the anvil. I'm gonna look around. Who else is in here with us?
Besides Zerai, Angus,
I'm
and
gonna look as
Zerai's
well.
family. Besides, like, Angus, Zerai, and Zerai's family, it's just like a lot of clippers and flowers here. Like, not
Just
too
like
packed.
usual.
Yeah, just like usual. Like, not too packed. Just like the regular, like, weekday schedule.
Are any of them looking at us?
No, they're all. I would say whatever both your past perception is, Tarval. I almost said Tarval. Salvarine and Theramore. You guys do not see them looking at you. In fact, whenever Zerai handed you guys a note, she mentioned like it just came from like she didn't know where it came from. She just said it was addressed to you guys.
Yeah, I seriously don't know what's up with this. Either we do it or
I
we don't.
really-
My mind is going on no.
I feel like going back to Tamriel would be suicide.
Yeah, we know what is back there. I mean, but didn't it say on the note that we could take a ride on a dragon?
Yeah.
What if it was one of the dragons that wrote this note to us? Would you want to follow it then?
If it was, but I don't think the Naali was the only one. I don't think one of her names was Lady Fortune. And if she was, she would have told us exactly where to find her to get a ride to Tamriel.
That is
All
true.
the other dragons are male.
There's a lot of information that is missing here. Does the letter look like it's been written by somebody very big and then just been shrunk down? I don't even know what I would roll for that either, so...
Arcane, then Insight.
Alright. One after the other, here we go. That's a 10, and that's a 17.
No magic. There is a trace of magical presence, but not of like an ancient, like what an ancient dragon would have. More divination.
It's kind of divination based. Got it.
Being like written big and shrunken down, no. This is like pretty standard size writing on the paper. It's pretty flashy, but the more magical thing, even though like you're an architect, you like more on the practical means, like more plutonic and not full on like it needs to be accompanied by like a sacred spirit, wizard of all times or anything. It's just like you're studying it, see if there's any trace. It's just pure divination.
Gotcha.
Can we tell if it's been written by is it like feminine handwriting?
I would say on the
that would be kind of hard.
I would say on the inside, yeah, it's pretty feminine.
Gotcha. So it is definitely not cynical.
Definitely not cynical. I don't know. I don't trust it.
Demi
something
is looking and like, well, if we could take the chance still, even though we don't trust it, we can like just keep an eye out at least.
I'm a little bit worried because I don't know if the Fillet of Nine can skip continents, the same way that we would be able to, unless we just took a boat. I'm starting to think...
anybody can cast a teleportation circle and go from continent to continent. Or plane to plane.
Would they do that, though? I mean, I know they're
sure
more interested in Demi than anything.
I'm pretty sure if we're on their target list, they'll get anything to strike their target.
That's true. That's true.
It is mentioned, like, you can ask Denali for help if you can find her, but you can still take a boat or ship, like a boat or an airship, to Tamriel, but depending on, like, where you depart from, it'll be way longer than it needs to be.
Yeah. And I doubt that they are going to have boats and airships going there after they know what happened. If anyone knows what happens, they would not send their cargo and ships and things over to a desolate landscape.
I mean, how about we found the Denali, but we don't go back to Tamriel? Because, like I said, that's a suicide mission. That's asking to be killed. Maybe we should at least find the dragon to get some kind of help on our side. And maybe some more information. But I'm not going back to Tamriel. I'm sorry.
Sovereign whispers through the ring to Falchions, like, what do you think about all this?
Going back to Tamriel sounds like a death sentence.
That is what I was saying. I'm trying to see if you were on the same page. Seems like you and Theramore are both thinking today. That is good. We might get somewhere. I'm saying out loud, I'm like, it doesn't say where the Denali is, though. It just says, to find her if we want something or want to go.
Well, it gave us locations on where she could be.
Oh, it did? I look over at the paper.
It did mention, but it didn't say specific spots. It mentioned, like, she would be in a few bars and inns, beauty shops. Maybe around, like...
Quiz, it's Demi. We've been traveling with her the whole time.
Demi is Denali? Mind blow!
Man.
I never thought
Dang, she hates all of us.
I'm the DM and I didn't know this.
Stupid.
Oh my god.
But yeah, joking.
It's mainly into the sense like they said like she could be around some temples, a few bars, a few beauty shops, a few strange places that like you would think a full-on golden ancient dragon wouldn't be. She might be there.
Yeah. Something like that. I'm like, well, this place doesn't happen to have beauty shops, does it?
But I will say this: the main three places that it shows in the pictures, it is showing a little item, like a little beauty shop that has like a few range of either tattoos, beauticians. You got a few temples near here of ancient history, and another one kind of like relaxing that shows like a very good voyage point of Denali, like a crystalline look of the wilderness, the waterfall. Pretty much, it's just like those three places.
How about we split up and cover each place and then meet back up?
Look for places. All right. I want to go with Daphne.
You wanna go with Daphne?
No, 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 no,
I'll wait for somebody else to get the reference.
Like,
no.
like Scoob! The twins are Shaggy and Scooby!
Does that make me Daphne?
I guess that makes
No, I see Faramore as.
Wait, which one's Shaggy?
I see Faramore as more as a Velma.
Shaggy
So-
is
That's
me
true.
because I have a final form. Gabe
Okay.
the Scoob. Why am I Scoob?
Alright, so that makes Angus
Torvald
Daphne.
would be
No,
Torvald would be
it's Debbie, but okay.
Nah.
Angus is Daphne, got it. No, just imagining a
Jeremy
full on.
Kaz.
What's up?
A Torvald would be Scrappy Doo.
Okay, that makes Demi Fred.
Let me get him.
Okay, you guys are gonna split off. What are the teams gonna go to split off in like these three locations? Because there's five.
I want to
of you.
go to the wilderness.
All right, Faramore is including out wilderness. She wants to go into the wilderness.
I want to go see waterfall. Jump off of it.
Demi is like piecing this like, all
Kidding,
right.
kidding.
Demi is like, okay, so the waterfall is where Faramore is gonna go. Salvarine, Falchion, Tarvold. Who is gonna go with who?
I'm going to go with Torvald. And do you want to check out the temples?
I guess so. I'm not really comfortable going there as much, but it's fine.
If that is the case, I think we should check out the beauty shops instead.
Yeah, I'm not one for going to temples.
All
That's okay. And Falcon, you're on temple duty.
Okay. That means I'll go. I'm gonna
You're
look.
going Falcon, maybe?
I will look into the sense. Demi is looking. I'll go with Falchion.
Alright.
You got a buddy.
I have a buddy.
You got a friend in me.
I have a buddy that won't die on me.
You got a friend.
I'm
in
looking
me.
at.
Oh,
So that's pretty much it. Faramore is going to the wilderness at the waterfall. Selvrin and Torvald are heading to the beauty shop, and me and Falchion are heading to the temples.
Wait, how far out is the waterfall?
Waterfalls are directly into the wilderness. She wouldn't be going to the beach side. She'd be going outside of Clarum, but kind of whenever you guys are going down to the path of Avon, she'd be going a different direction and not straight through the path.
Are you sure you want to go there by yourself?
man.
Suit yourself. If anything goes wrong, I tap the ring. Let us know.
I know what to do when something goes wrong. I'm twice your age, boy.
Damn.
Okay.
What if she
And
gets
I
turned
start.
into a potted plant?
I start running on my metal stilts, and I'm just going long striding all the way down to the beauty shop.
I make my path for the waterfall.
Alright.
I'm gonna head out with Demi to the temples.
You guys are spreading out.
Bro, she could ride on your back as you fly.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell Demi. I'm gonna say, hey, we can do this thing using our strengths. I can scout out ahead by flying and let you know how things look and.
Oh, hold on.
And
I know what you're gonna say. You forgot something. I'm a local in Denali, so I might cut through a few corners.
Maybe you could show me some of these corners.
She'll take the warp pipe there.
Grr, grr.
Man, bro took a warp pipe. Where did that come from?
It's you just see her. All right, we're still gonna meet at the
Y'all
temple.
bought her from the shop. It was like 30 coins. It takes you straight to the fucking store.
Yep. Shut up. I hate you. But you guys split up. You start scurrying around. Real quick, Felchin, give me an investigation. Where you kind of see Demi immediately start looking around. She gives you like a little bit of clarity. She says, check down 2 alleyways, then take a right.
Okay. That perception is a... You said investigation, right?
Investigation.
That's a 6.
Oh no.
You're able to...
Surely I'm not gonna just die, right?
You're going down the pathway into good grace, but you kind of get like a little bit bamboozled to where she said like go right. You kind of like looking in both pathways, either to continue straight then go right, or just go right as soon as you get to the middle of the alleyway.
I'm just gonna think to Demi through the ring. I'm gonna say, am I going the right way?
She's yeah, just remember what I told you. As soon as you get into the middle of the alleyway, take a right.
Oh yeah.
Looks up and he's just circling. The hell are you circling over?
I'm going in circles.
You.
Hold on, I think I see something.
You go down.
Let's say,
You're following me.
And I say, Demi, I might need you to hold my hand.
No.
Oh, this would have been Theramore's favorite day to see.
I say, and I just,
You were saying that you kind of see
I
Demi,
just put on like a fake pouty face.
like see Demi hold on, to where like she's immediately back up, running into the alleyway, looking at you. Just take a right.
And I just go, okay.
I was gonna ask around before I even went to the temple.
And I just went, can you show me the way? I kind of got lost.
God damn it! And she just like immediately runs down the pathway.
I just start following her, keeping up with her.
Right about now, you hear in the ring, this is a wellness check. How's everyone doing? Over.
Demi's immediately, I swear, I'm holding his hand going through this alleyway.
I just start to try to like tickle her upper arm with my feather.
I'm going to literally stab him.
And then I just think through the ring after she thinks that. I just say, see, Theramore? Now that's how you have some fun banter.
She doesn't respond. She just kind of like...
She doesn't respond.
You guys...
You think that she did like a sigh on the other end? But nothing.
Falcon's just like, that's what I'm talking about. Someone who can have some friendly banter and back it up.
You guys are right in front of the
Now
temple.
she definitely doesn't answer.
Oh, he didn't think that. Through the ring. He thought that to himself.
You guys are now at the temple, like Falchion and Demi. You guys are going in and looking around. It's a very good historian site. There's like a lot of good history from like not only Chalice, but from a few planes now and then.
Huh.
Not real history.
I'm just saying, so this is like the history of this place? Interesting. How does Denali history line up with what's it called? Tamriel history?
Demi is looking. Wait, do you really not know the story of the dragons?
I'm somewhat familiar. I've heard a little bit about it. In
Dude,
fact, I think one of them spoke to us.
all of the dragons are siblings.
Right, that makes sense. And in accordance to that, they didn't teach that on Tamriel, though.
Well, it's a key thing that we all have to keep in mind. The last time we saw these dragons together, it's whenever they were building the whole entire colonies on the islands that they claimed theirs. So it's been like a few years. The time, they probably must have forgot it over the ages.
It's possible. Yeah, each place has its own people that write their own history. After all, it is history. Only as far as you remember.
Now, when... Damn! To where you kind of, like, hear Demi in the ring. Sovereign Theramore? What traits are we supposed to be...
Chief.
What are we supposed to be looking for? Like, what type of... I know she's a golden dragon, but, like, what exactly we're supposed to be looking for if we can find Denali?
Theramore read the letter, right? Do you
I
remember?
did, but I don't know. I don't think it said.
Well, if she's a golden dragon, maybe start look for somebody with blonde hair. I don't know.
Demi was like,
I just sigh and I just say, "Do you need me to fly back there?"
we do not need to make 2 trips!
Although I'd have...
I already had to cut tail twice! We are just gonna look for a dragon with blonde hair. If anything, maybe. To where,
Look for anyone with blonde hair and ask them if that's their name.
I take a pinch of dirt off of the ground, any kind of dust, and I'm looking at Demi, and I'm like, "You sure? I can make you go faster." As in my other, I'm kind of like starting to prepare the spell Long Strider, although I'm not using it yet.
looking at his... No, what we're gonna do, we're gonna start asking around here if we actually see anything with golden scales. We can do that. Because I'm not holding your hand through the alleyway
And
again.
I just pinch or like rub away the pinch of dirt from my fingers, and I'd say, "All right, have it your way."
I would like. Sam was like, I would feel to the ring. Like, I feel like if she's in like the beauty shop, she might be in a human form, so you might not be looking for scales.
Demi is
Yeah,
immediately...
sure they wouldn't have an
blonde
appearance of a
hair.
dragonborn.
Would they have a tanning bed and be...
You
Would they have one?
do y'all not
Depends.
know your dragon history, your dragon fanatics?
Demi is like in the ring.
Just say,
No, I actually don't. That's the one thing I forgot.
have you ever seen a dragon in
Oh.
the flesh? I
I
haven't.
have, yeah. I have actually. But ancient dragons like the Nali have the ability to shift into a human form.
How do you know that?
I was raised around dragons, smart ass.
Mm.
Yeah, but were you raised around ancient dragons?
There was one. There's always one ancient dragon on every colony that they're all descended from.
True. And you're saying that this one can shapeshift?
All ancient dragons have that ability to have a human form to shapeshift.
Well, you say it with so much certainty, I'm almost inclined to believe you.
Well, screw. You know what? Don't believe me. Believe me or don't believe me. That's on you. I'm just saying, I've grown up around these things, and this is what I know. Take it or leave it.
I'd say, alright. So I guess I'll be looking for a dragonborn and a human.
That's very good.
Yeah.
I would say if you guys are looking, give me a perception or investigation. It's just for function in the history museum.
Either way, it's the same modifier for me. +3.
Same here.
19 on the dice. That's
Five.
22.
Natural 19 for Demi.
Nice. Hey, we rolled the same.
But she adds a 2 to hers because of perception.
I had a 3. I've got, and it's the same for investigation and perception, so it's a 22 either way.
24.
I'm
I
gonna
get to
use
add five.
investigation for that and not perception. I guess because it specifies exactly what I'm looking for.
Demi and you were like kind of scattered around looking for a dragonborn or human. You see like a few dragonborns, but not giving off the exact same clarity of what Denali's history has been kept up to. There are a few golden, but like they're not what Denali would look like.
Right, they don't match up. Now, what about among the humans?
Humans, you're looking at like a lot of blondes. One does have like a shimmering like golden hair.
That's the one I'm interested in.
You are looking.
That is a vibrant gold.
Look, like Demi's looking at you. Is that her? Could be her.
Could be. Well, there's only one way to find out. Does she burn?
I'm sorry. What?
If she's a gold dragon, she has resistance to fire, right?
If we were to do that, I think we would probably get into more trouble. We're not gonna burn her alive.
And not in a temple, bro. I'm just saying. I'm like, well, if there's
Human
any
sacrifice. Let's go.
I just joking. I'm like, well, if there's any surefire way to tell if somebody's a dragon, I think that would be the way.
She's pulling you back. No!
Burn him at the stake. If she's a witch, does she burn?
She's like pulling you back. We are not gonna get incarcerated on Denali. Do you know what happens when you get incarcerated? You literally go into flames.
I just say, well, anyway, that would be a good way to test it if I had any way of making fire.
We could just ask who she is.
Well, yeah, but then there's always the chance she could lie to us. Well, let's make sure she doesn't lie to us then.
Damn it! Let's just ask.
Right? Nothing ventured, nothing gained, I say as I start walking over towards that golden-haired woman. Or man, I don't know.
You walk over, and the golden hair person is kind of looking into the temple because, like, there is like a few there are like a few celibate monks in here, but there's like much more of a tourist into this temple. So like they are just looking.
I have a tinder box.
Oh no.
If you set the dragon on fire, we're literally just gonna claim that she's been around dragons her entire life.
I can make a fire.
Demi is looking. Excuse me, to where the person turns around.
I'm not saying this out loud.
And golden hair. You kind of look. She is pretty. She's very pretty. An Amazon in a good bit, almost Valkyrie length.
Dawson just looked at her. She just goes, "Yeah, I have a fire. Ha 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 ha."
Is he? Demi's like, he's an idiot.
My beak just closes, and I just go.
Are you perhaps?
I whisper immediately to Demi.
The,
If you think she would be trying to hide her identity, can we say this out loud without any fear of retaliation?
That is a good thing, to where she kind of like bites her tongue and rethinks. Do you?
I just say, I'd like to invite you out to, perhaps to eat or drink somewhere, maybe somewhere more private. There's a few things we'd like to talk to you about.
She looks and, yeah, that wouldn't be a problem. Is there a reason why?
You look like somebody that we might know. And if that's the case, then there's some things we would like to ask you.
You mind asking the first question now?
What's your name?
I'm Sif.
Steve. Insight.
Insight. Roll insight.
How do you spell it?
SIF.
Oh, natural one.
Yeah, she's telling the full blown truth.
Yes.
Oh.
My people skills are terrible.
Wouldn't that be pronounced Sif?
Sif, if it's Sif if it's full on, but looking at her ears, she's more elven, so Sif. Sif for like Siflin.
Okay, so it has like one of those little accent things on the eye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Siflin.
I'm gonna think through the ring to everybody. I'm just gonna be like, we thought we found our person, but turns out their name is Sif. But it could be an alias, but I really think they're telling the truth.
I'll keep looking at where I'm at just to make sure.
She looks at you.
Okay. Yeah.
So, how about the three of us go get that drink?
Drinks are good, especially when I'm not the one paying for them.
Alright. And you guys start...
You say to the ring?
I say that out
Well,
loud.
technically, you offered to buy a drink, so
You did.
You're the one that invited her to drink, so technically you would be the one paying.
She looks at
Yes, I would be. Although
She looks at you
that
like,
statement still stands accurately.
you. You say that. She says, that's good. Me neither. And she pats you on the shoulder and walks out.
And I just kind of chuckle and I just think, I sure hope she doesn't order a lot.
You guys go off to get a drink. Let's zoom straight to Tarvald and Salvery.
Yeah.
You guys going
Right after I sent that message, I would assume we're like halfway there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow! Looking for Denali!
Denali!
You're looking for Denali. You gotta change it to looking for Denali. Wow! Looking for Denali!
Yeah.
She's so hot and... Yeah, she's a dragon.
Yeah. Yes, so it
Wow.
makes sense.
Living on a prayer, she burned my
Yeah.
fucking foot off.
I just keep walking. Keep walking.
But you guys are running through all of Clarum, and you see, depending on where you want to go, there are two beauty shops. One looks a little bit more classy. The other one looks like just like a regular run-to-mill beauty shop.
Go to the classy one first.
I go to the other one.
All right, split off to where we're gonna do.
As long as they're close. If
Yeah,
they're not close,
They're pretty close.
Yeah.
Let's start
Alright.
Salvery
I'll go.
first.
investigation. I'm looking for, I guess, a golden-haired female. Any race, as long as they have golden hair, they're going to pique my interest.
All right.
With inspiration roll, that's a 12.
Mm-hmm. And yeah,
Can I use my inspiration from earlier?
That's your only inspiration, so yeah.
All right, advantage. Ah! Natural 20. Yeah! Let's go! Yeah!
He rolled it. He rolled it. I saw it. I saw it. Did you even need the advantage?
Natural 20, let's go.
Did you even need the advantage?
Yes, the other roll was a 5.
Okay.
Yeah, this is your only one, so inspiration gone with that natural 20. You're investigating. You are seeing a lot a lot of blonde-haired females in here, voyaging from different races. Few males, but they're mainly doing the hair. But you see a full-on fledged of human, half-elf, full elven, ASMR, orc, depending on the type of shade of hair, because it's kind of like a orangey, like a yellowish orange. You were kind of seeing like the whole pinnacle of race in here. Now, looking for a golden hair. Are you looking for anything else except for just golden hair?
I guess if they have any like hidden scales or something that like aren't fully that are like slightly revealed.
Okay, because in that natural 20, I can guarantee that. You're looking for scales. You're mainly seeing like a golden dragonborn with scales, but humans and elves, not necessarily. In fact, you can't even find any scales on like any of the non-dragon-like. You do see like a few you can see a few marks, but not scale-like. A good roll in a natural 20, but not enough to find the scales, but none to be seen in here.
It's fair enough. And just whoever gives the highest vibes of like would probably be a golden dragon in disguise. That's the first person I'm going to be keeping my eye on.
You were looking, and it would be the dragonborn because it's just like fully scaled dragonborn.
Yeah, they definitely got my eye.
But not enough to like perceive like I think it would be for you. Looking in here, like you can see there's a female kind of like coated like getting her hair finished, where she kind of just like gets done from the chair, shakes her hair, and kind of just walks out, tipping the gold and saying "see you later," and just going out.
And that one didn't really give me that vibe, did they?
From the amount of money that they dropped, yeah, I would say they did.
Okay, I will walk outside and go after them.
Alright, you kind of just like see them like running around, kind of skipping briefly, like collecting.
Alright, excuse me.
Yes?
Hey, would your name happen to be Denali?
Isn't that the name of the island?
It is. I'm looking for Denali too.
Well, you're technically on Denali.
Yes. I'm looking for a dragon in disguise.
Oh! No Denali here. I'm definitely not Denali. But that is a pretty amazing name, though. Very pretty.
Do you think anyone in that shop was Denali?
I mean, I would think the Dragonborn would be, but no.
I have a few questions I would like to ask her.
Well, if you can find her, tell her.
Enjoy your day.
Hi. Where she kind of just like looks at you and say, "Okay, bye now," and just like immediately goes on with her day.
I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna sit in there while I wait for the Dragonborn to be done.
Alright, it takes like a few minutes to where you kind of see the Dragonborn get up, pay, and then leave out.
And then I'm going to leave again. I look so creepy.
I wrote that down. Like, Savarin's the one being creepy now.
You immediately just follow to where the Dragonborn is just walking out.
And I say, "Excuse me."
Yes.
At first glance, so they didn't, at a distance, they didn't really give me the vibe. Do they give me any less or more of the vibe now that we're like face to face?
You're looking at it. A Dragonborn is pretty much like full-on lizard dragon spirit. This is, it's golden like the dragon that you're looking for, but it's Dragonborn. Scales are in its nature.
Because it's a golden dragonborn, I'm tempted to think it could possibly be a descendant because it's part of their lineage that they get the color scales that they do.
Puppers.
Paco. Peppers.
Puppers.
Puppers. Oh, my cat's hiding. Never mind.
Here you go, Giz. Get on the bed.
I'm going to be looking, and I'll say, are you perhaps related to the dragon of the island, Denali?
Oh, no, afraid not. No, I would be technically kin to most golden dragons, but no. Oh, what happened to the Austin?
Dang it, Austin, not even a goodbye.
No! Austin!
No.
Austin! No!
Oh. It was your turn right after me.
It really was after that information.
Dang.
Wait, why did he have to go?
He has to be up.
He's got to
early in the
get up
morning.
early tomorrow. Just like me.
Oh,
And Becca.
hey.
If any, you see it looking at you? No, not really. No recollection to any golden. Well, to Denali. Be cool though.
I
But-
just say,
But no.
I'm looking for Denali in disguise. I believe she might be somewhere around here.
Maybe.
If you saw me in there earlier, I promise I'm not being creepy. I just, I'm just thinking, where would a dragon in disguise be? And that's just where I thought to go.
Oh, no, you're perfectly fine. I've seen like a few info brokers do the same thing.
I see.
You see
In
the,
that case, have a good day.
the Dragonborn walks off.
Sure.
See you later. And like you see Tarvold come out. Nah, really couldn't find her in there. It was too classy, and I really don't want to be in there long enough.
I see. Classy places kind of give me the creeps. They will have to do everything the right way, and it's oftentimes ends up just looking really bougie and nasty.
They try their best, but coin is coin. And now I would say switching off to you, Theramore, where you're looking around to the water. Near the water, going through the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah. At this point, I send a message to the ring, and I'm like, "No dice over here. Don't really think we saw anything that was of Denali's stature."
Demi says back, we're
Anyways,
heading to a bar to see if we can talk if this is Denali from Seif.
I see. Okay, where should we meet up?
Let's meet back up at the bar, I guess.
Okay, me and Torvald are on our way. Over and
Alright.
out. And we leave.
Out to where Theramore. Give me either a perception or an investigation.
Ooh, okay. That's a 17 plus 5, so 22 for perception.
You are kind of like going. You are a full-on journalist, a full-on researcher. You are writing down everything that you see that could be important and keeping note of
Oh yeah.
tracing of where she could be. You're looking through like a lot of like landmarks. Pretty relaxing over here. And you're directly at the waterfall to where you see someone over there, a few people over there. And
Can I make out any
talk.
anything?
You can.
Uh,
I would say you can hear like some speech, draconic wise.
oh. I listen in.
The language is kind of tough to speak with. I keep on saying a lot of wonky syllable. They're speaking in Draconic, and it's very difficult. You can tell, like, the way they're speaking very slowly.
Ah,
And
sake.
the voice is masculine. You're another
She's
voice, also masculine. Yeah. You'll get used to the speech at some point. I mean, you kind of just like write down a few notes on like what you can, and then like try to convert that a little bit into like a language that you're more accustomed to, and like you'll get the surge of it, maybe.
so they're both masculine.
Both masculine.
I'm gonna get closer, but not too close. As I keep listening.
Stealth.
Aw.
Aw, me.
It's okay, you're good at this.
I mean, that's an 18.
What do you mean that's an 18? That's good.
Yeah. You are getting closer, trying to listen on. We hear that voice try to like teach him. You just gotta like relax your tone a little bit. Try to speak like you're trying to have like a regular conversation if you can. Hold on. Who's there? To like a little of the bushes, where like the voice is walking towards you. It's speaking uncommon.
She's just gonna act like she's lost and taking notes. Like she hasn't heard a fucking thing.
Yeah, and you keep on running into where you kind of like, and you see the bush open. Come on out.
Hi.
Hello?
Yes.
Can I help you?
Why are you? Don't tell me you're one of those creeps.
What do you mean? I'm just out here doing research. I didn't even know anybody else was out here. I was told that this was a secure location, that usually no one's out here. Like she had like a pen in her hand and the notebook open.
Kind of not proving your point. I would say deception. Kind of not proving your point.
That's a +5. Okay. Another 20. No wait. That's a dirty 20. That's a 15 on the dice.
Shit.
Hi.
Damn. You
I
go.
can show you the page if you want me to. I didn't know anybody else was out here.
Okay, so that's a little bit reassuring. What are you doing out here in the first place? Besides the research that you said you were doing.
I was looking for someone that I'm not going to tell because personal reasons, but I was just looking for someone and thought also to take notes of my surroundings because I'm also extremely new around here.
Alright, so well, me and my mate were mainly just out here taking piss. So
Little I didn't need to note that.
no, you should be fine, so we're gonna take our leaves. Also, you might want to be a little bit more careful around here, even though it's just you being a researcher and all.
What do you think, I can't handle myself?
Yeah, you just see him walk away and be like, wait for his mate,
Yeah.
like his friend, like immediately just like walk off.
Ass hat. And she walks off.
You walk off, and you are heading back to the bar after getting like a little codex from your party members.
Yeah, I don't even know their names. I should ask their names.
Hold on, are we out to dinner or for drinks with that elf girl?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that's happening on the side though. This is what's happening right now.
like you're heading, like you guys are heading to a bar to go get drinks. So if anything, you're drinking with her. Almost said Denali, even though I know she's not Denali. The name of the island, Sif, come forth.
Yeah, I knew it.
It was Sif all
You
along.
can't trick me.
Not anymore. I'm sorry. Okay, you guys are drinking with Sif and Demi. You are getting
Oh,
good bit of like you're drinking and chatting up. She's looking at you. All right, so ask your questions.
I just think to the Demi, and I'm like, I didn't think we'd get this far. What do we do?
To me neither. A house calculating the whole entire movement. I thought we were just gonna like bolt and we're just gonna like tackle her down.
No,
I
but she
just
did
say-
curse him out in Elfish as she was walking away.
Did she?
Alright. Yeah.
Theramore was.
Oh, of course.
Well, cursing him out in Elfish.
Anyways, I understand Elvish, so
Oh no, she wasn't saying in the ring.
I was about to say. Anyways, so I start thinking. I'm thinking to Demi again. I'm like, well, what would we? I don't think the person we have here is who we think. So we're just out for
I
drinks
do
with
gotta go
some
to bed,
random
y'all.
person.
Ah, damn.
Good night, Becca.
Good night then, Becca.
Wait, what'd you say?
I
What'd
said,
you say, Cass?
I said, aw, damn. I said good night.
I swear, if that was my boyfriend that I was just talking to, and I didn't even fucking know it, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'd
That's
say
all I'm
nothing.
gonna say. Goodbye.
Goodbye. So I would say let's get like a little bit of knowledge. Then we're gonna end early for tonight.
Okay. I'll try to
Demi,
go this faster. So-
Demi looks and says, "Do you have any scales?" To where you kind of just see her immediately spit out her
would-
drink. I'm sorry. What?
I just facepalm.
You see her looking at. That's the only question I could think.
And I just say, Demi's not very good. I don't say her name. I just say, my friend's not very good with her English or her common. And what she meant to say was, what are your skills?
Look, she's
Like,
looking
what are
at
you good at?
and yells in your mind, "Asshole!"
And I'm just thinking, shut up, I'm saving your ass.
Skills. Skills. I'm a historian.
Oh, a historian. Oh, interesting. I was hoping to find someone like you, actually. And I'm just thinking, no, I wasn't. I actually have no idea what kind of person would be looking for a historian. Except maybe Theramore, that bitch.
And I'm glad that she's not here because she would have cussed you out.
Indeed, she would.
You see her.
Although I guess maybe if I wasn't putting a bar on it, Theramore might have heard me through the ring there.
Mm-hmm. You are in fuck. You see Demi look at her. Well, there is a thing I want to know. Are you done? Do you know? Have you seen someone named Denali or a woman with scales?
I'd say that's what I meant when I meant someone we were looking for. However, and I just kind of butt in. I'm just like, wherever did you get that luscious golden hair of yours? I say, I've been dying to know how someone can get such treatment like that to make their hair shine.
Easy, it's natural.
I say, oh, it's not. Oh, I say, well, how very fortunate for you that you were born with hair so pretty.
Well,
Say, I myself was not so lucky, as I'm kind of like my rough white feathers.
well, you are but bird folk, so wouldn't make sense unless you're a cocker spaniel variant.
It's like, I'm just thinking you got the cuck part right, and I'm looking at Demi, and I'm
Demi
like,
shaking her head. Never say that again.
and I just think to Demi, I'm like, I'm running out of things to say. Help me out
She's
here.
looking. Steve is looking. One more question, then I can call this trick a do. You see,
Oh,
Demi.
I'll just say, how
Lady
about you
Fortune!
think it to me first?
Do you know who Lady Fortune is?
Lady Fortune?
You could have just like seen.
Why the would we ask her that? Anyway, maybe she's on to something. But Falcon's kind of upset. He's like, why would you waste our last question on that?
Sif is looking and like takes a drink. I've heard of a fortune teller use fortune in their name, but Lady Fortune, not me. But there's like a few fortune tellers around here. Maybe they can help you out.
It's possible, although
Alright.
I just sigh and I just say, well, it has been absolutely lovely having drinks with you tonight, Mrs.
Sif.
That's right, Sif. I'm sorry.
Sif.
I poked at my friend's common. Right, I poked at my friend's common, but mine isn't the best either. I constantly am having to think of 5 different other languages that run through my head whenever I respond to things, including the language of my own people.
Well, you guys got your answers, and I did enjoy the drinks. To where she like puts the glass down, Demi slaps some gold on the table, and message out into the.
And I just think to
ring.
Demi, I just think, thank you. I was not prepared to pay for that.
What? She just had like a regular sparkle wine. Well, you can't pay a few silver for that, pussy? And just like gets up and sits in the
Like,
ring.
I need to save as much money as I can get because I have a tendency to spend it all in one place.
That makes you full. Demi in the ring says, "No leads over here, so we're heading back to the anvil."
Although maybe we can check out some fortune tellers, but even then I don't know how useful that would be.
I think it's best if we all do it together. And
Indeed, this whole splitting up thing
it was a
didn't
good
work very well.
It was a good idea. It's just we probably went to the wrong areas. Well, in any case, cutting off. We're gonna end for tonight.
Yes, sir.
And I will say, we will see you in 6 months for the continuation of Nightmare Paradise. Because come January, we're resuming back to Radiant Pentamoon.
Yes, sir. Yep. I can't wait to play my Blood Hunter again and make your life an interesting one.
Time to go back into the tale of Cadence. See y'all later on. Bye.
Good night, everybody.
And Merry Christmas.
Happy Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
And